Hi, you're listening to the Saints Observer podcast. I'm Landon Glenn.
I'm Antonio.
I'm Kristen Wilder.
I'm Will Veranum.
I'm Sarah Grace Moses.
So let's get started. Okay, so we're now joined by Bailey Kelter and Bo Buckner. And so our topic is going to be post-homecoming. And so now we have all these different people and from all different grades. We got 4 juniors, a senior, freshman, and a sophomore. So let's get this started. Let's start off with the location. I'm going to get everybody's opinion on what y'all thought about, for who was here last year, what y'all thought about the location compared to last year. Let's start off with Anthony. Anthony, what did you think about this year compared to last year as far as location?
The location this year I liked better than previous years. I didn't like.
Wait, what?
Profound.
Great.
How about you?
Because
Oh, God.
I really did like that it was outside. Also, we were in that weird Methodist church gym previous years, and it was really hot in there.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was dank.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I liked how we almost threw Charlie Moore over the side.
Yeah,
I wish someone had fallen in the water. That would have been
that
amazing.
would pretty funny. All right, Kristen, what about you?
I liked this place a lot better because we weren't in a sweaty gym,
Mm-hmm.
and it was nice and cool.
Yeah.
And
They had
that's
giant
about
fans
it.
this time, so they thought it through.
Let's hear it from a senior. What do you think, buddy?
Pretty solid location. It's pretty central to where everybody lived. So
Yeah.
from where I took pictures to where I ate dinner
Yeah.
to when we went to homecoming, it was pretty close. It was all within like 5 minutes.
How about you, Bo?
I like the location this year. Like my brother told me last year that it was really compact and it was really bad last year. And I like from what he told me last year, I like this way better because we were able to be outside and it was really nice.
From a sophomore's perspective, in my opinion, the greatest grade, except for the juniors. What do you think? This is also her first year because she came this year as a
So
service.
for the most part, I really liked where we were. The only thing was there wasn't a lot of room to dance.
Oh, true. Very.
Yeah, Sarah Grace made a point
Yeah, there was
that
plenty
they
of
put
There was a lot of
they
inside
put
jokes.
tables
they put
everywhere,
the tables
and there was a tiny
Just
little dance spot.
Throw them away.
Right?
Yeah,
You
that was the
should've thrown
thing.
the table.
It was just I'm not angry about that. It was just peculiar, very peculiar. So onto the second topic, dancing. The dancing this year, in my opinion, was better than any of the years before, except for one thing. And I can get y'all's opinion on this, whether or not y'all agree with me. I honestly felt like the floorboard was gonna break through and we were all gonna fall.
Oh,
into the
yeah.
water.
We talked about that
Definitely.
several times. We're like,
Yeah.
this would be so funny if this happened.
That would have been amazing.
I feel like the max person count was definitely exceeded in that general
Oh,
area
yeah.
because we were
The area was way too
we were
small.
like in this cramped corner of I guess it's a patio. So it wasn't like it was like there was like this deck area, there was a covered area, and then there was this deck area, and we were dancing on like sort of the deck area, this
Yeah.
patio area. There was like 100 people crammed into this one corner of the
Yes.
patio, and it just felt like it was about to break at
But it
any
didn't.
Yeah.
moment.
I wanna hear
It's
from
just
the
unfortunate
Yeah.
that it didn't break. 'cause
Yeah.
that
Do you
would've been
mind?
really funny.
We overcrowded that thing by at least one.
Yeah. So Anthony, we want to hear about the dancing at least from arguably the best dancer in the entire school, Anthony Petralia. So what did you think about the dancing this year?
This year, better than last year. I'm going
I
to
can
say,
concur
though,
with
that the level of high keyness of individual dancers, the ones that were pretty lit, was of much more of a saturation than previous year.
All right, we're gonna try to dumb
Wait,
it down a little bit. Bud. Dumb it
Basically,
down.
what he's saying is there was a lot more good dancers.
There was like the same amount of good dancers,
Oh,
but
okay.
they got better.
Okay,
So that it felt like they were
skill
better
level
dancers.
increased.
Yes.
yeah. So
Savage.
they
level.
clearly
Yes.
had been dancing a lot in the shower or something. Like they had been practicing
Yeah.
all year for
Lou-
homecoming.
All right, so let's hear it from a freshman. This is your first homecoming for JIFCA. I'm sure you've heard a lot in the past couple of years you've been here, but honestly, as far as dancing, I know that we crowd surfed you, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. But what did you think about the dancing and music?
I mean, really, it was just I don't really know what to say about this, but everybody was doing their own thing, and there were some people who were actually trying, and the other people were just running around. And then I got
Yeah,
crowd surfed,
basically.
and we got yelled at.
Yeah, well,
That sums up
Totally worth it, though. Totally worth it.
That sums up the night, essentially. A lot of running around randomly, some interesting dancing, and then crowd surfing, and then no crowd surfing, and then a lot of yelling.
so since we have at least one person from all 4 grades, I think it's pretty easy to talk about the homecoming dinners. So let's start off with the oldest of the dinners. Let's talk about the senior dinner. I think that arguably is the most important. It's kind of weird. If you were at homecoming, you noticed that the seniors got there like a whole 30, 45 minutes late. What happened, Will?
Well, we went to hibachi, and it was basically my favorite part of homecoming because we got served chicken and steak and rice and cooked vegetables, but like the dude that was serving us was like telling like the best jokes. He was making a lot of fun of his own race. It was really funny. he was like, he'd be pouring soy sauce on there and be like, Japanese A1. And I mean, it was probably the most entertaining part of homecoming because like the hibachis is like the greatest food experience.
I'm glad y'all had fun. We were just like, where in the world are all the seniors? For some reason, a lot of the juniors were like, not really where are all the seniors, but where is Laurel? I heard that from like 6 juniors.
Well, Laurel's basically a junior. So.
Roasted! All right, how about next to junior dinner? Let's hear from Kristen the Wilder.
Alright, so parking was a little intense, like,
Oh, yes.
I don't even know. That
We
was
got
kind of a
threatened
mess. Yeah, we
to
got
have
threatened with
stickers
stickers on our
put on
car.
the
Exactly. I
So-
had to walk like 50 yards.
God.
And my
50
date was
yards.
wearing like really high heels. She didn't want to walk that far, but we did. And it was terrible. So
God
continue.
forbid the stickers.
Yeah, and then we got in there and we got this really good salad. It had like feta cheese on
That
it.
was terrible.
Yeah, the
Salad.
salad
That
was
nasty.
a legit salad.
I thought it was a legit salad.
I was craving pizza that day.
I
So
don't
was I.
eat salad, so it didn't matter to me. Me and
But
Kayla just ate the bread.
That bread. I ate the
bread
bread
was really
first.
The bread was good.
I ate the bread
was
first.
No,
good.
you're
It
supposed
was
to eat the
dry.
bread after
Yeah,
the
yeah,
salad,
exactly.
so you
But-
can sop up the
Yeah, exactly.
extra.
Exactly. But
I
here's
know,
the
I
thing.
just soaked
I
it in
was
the
in
sauce
shame
anyways.
I think-
when I
This might just be me, but I got there late, and so not hating on this, but I had to sit next to Aubrey and Cassidy. I love both of them, so I was fine with that. But I just found it weird how we were all separated. We were all in the same room,
Yeah,
but
we
we
were
were all
all at
separated
different
into
tables.
different tables. I was like, that's all, last two
I wish
homecomings
we
I've
had
been
a
to, we've
long
all been at
table.
this exactly.
I
And I could have sat across.
don't think it really mattered because if there was a really long table and you were at one end of the room and somebody was at the other end on the same table, it doesn't make a difference because you're not going to be able to talk to them anyways.
I don't know. It's some kind of like
But still,
unity.
we were
I
like,
think.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's enough about the juniors because we're not there. Well, let's hear it from the sophomore grade. How was y'all's?
It was actually really good. We went to like this pizza place. Can't remember the name of it. It's really
I wanted
good.
pizza that day.
And they just kept bringing out pizza, more pizza, lots and lots of pizza. There was probably like 5 pizzas left over afterwards.
What?
They just made a bunch of pizza. And
That's about right.
Was
Yeah.
there pineapple pizza?
no, there
I
wasn't.
love pineapple.
Dadgummit!
I had like 6 slices of pizza and it was good. And
All right, let's hear it from the great and awesome freshman. How was y'all's dinner? Your first homecoming dinner. How was it?
The dinner was not all that great. Like half of
shots
our,
fired.
half of our food was cold.
Wait.
Oh.
Where did y'all go?
I think it was Bella Italia.
Bella, is that in Roswell? Because
Yeah,
it seems
it
like
was in
everybody ate
Roswell.
Roswell. Okay.
It wasn't all that good, and then the bread was like half burnt.
Well, I mean, I could kind of feel bad for them because they're like all of a sudden like 64 kids walk in and like
Yeah.
feed us.
Did your entire class go?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
it was crazy.
I'm glad we all had okay dinners at least.
Okay.
My dinner was great.
My dinner was great.
Yeah, ours was
It
good.
really
The juniors was good. Seniors was good.
I guess it's just the freshmen.
The freshmen aren't allowed to have a good dinner.
So our last topic is after parties, right? Not necessarily part of JIFCA, but let's be honest. If you go to JIFCA and you went to homecoming, you probably went to an after party afterwards, unless you just didn't go. So let's go opposite here. How about the freshmen? Freshmen, did y'all have an after party?
No, we did not.
No?
That's the end of that.
Lame.
Well, thanks for the info. To be honest, our grade didn't have an after party until this year. So freshman and sophomore year, we didn't have an after party. So, don't feel bad. How about you, sophomores?
And if there was one, I didn't go, so.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, so there's 4 of us now, so let's talk about the junior after
Okay,
party.
so the girls just kind of sat around and we watched Camp Rock. Wow, it was amazing. Life-changing after party.
You can just imagine
Had
how
so
that
much
is.
fun.
We can't really have opinions about these,
yeah.
but let's just say after party, sitting around watching Camp Rock, and then all the guys left. Yeah, we had to go, quote unquote, because
we wouldn't be able to leave technically or legally because curfews. So we left.
yeah, we left and we went to Owen's party. He had like
We
an
tried to go to
after
Owen's.
party. We did. We got a little lost, but that's okay. Our Owen's after party, it was actually okay. I don't think I've heard after parties can be either really lit or really Debbie Downers. One of them was a Debbie Downer. The other one was actually pretty lit.
It's because there was a fire.
Yeah.
Literally lit.
Our guys' after party was legitimately lit. I honestly enjoyed it very much. How about the senior after party? What do you think about that, Will? How was it?
Well, our plans kind of fell through, so we didn't have an after party. But I went to Waffle House with a couple friends, and I got chocolate milk. And I love chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
If you have not been to a JIFCA homecoming, you have to go to Waffle House. It's a thing you do after homecoming. Although we didn't go this year. But
It's okay,
it's
because
something you should always do is Waffle House after homecoming. It's just something you do.
My waitress gave me free refills on chocolate milk.
That's awesome.
That was really
I
good.
probably thought you were really cute.
Yeah, she sat next to me.
Aww.
Oh, lucky she was flirting
So
with
cute.
you.
Thanks for listening to the Saints Observer podcast, and we'll see you next time.